Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Queen and Alpha's podcast. Today, we're going to talk about self elevation, how to radiate beauty from within, and how to make it reflect outside, as well as how to embody your divine feminine energy. By the end of this podcast, you will understand the meaning of self elevation and how to elevate your character and your entire life. You will also learn about how to radiate inner and outer beauty, as well as how to embody your divine feminine energy. First of all, self-elevation refers to the process of improving yourself. This could be personally, professionally, or mentally. It's all about becoming your highest self and taking your skills to the highest level. It's about improving your knowledge and gaining more achievements. Self-elevation involves taking steps to develop yourself beyond your current abilities and becoming a better version of yourself. Self-elevation can come in various forms. It could be learning a new skill, acquiring more knowledge about something you're interested in finding more about or something you're currently studying. It could also be in a form of seeking mentorship, going for therapy, finding an accountability partner or partners, and it could also be by taking some personal coaching lessons. Self-elevation requires a level of commitment. This is because you're aiming for personal growth. You have to be willing to step outside your comfort zone. You have to dedicate your time to continuous learning and development. There's going to be a lot of times where you might feel like you've failed. You're going to encounter a lot of setbacks. You may even lose some friends, and you may feel some discomfort, whether it's mental discomfort or emotional discomfort. But this is the things that happen when you're elevating your life, because you can't grow and still be in your comfort zone. You have to experience some kind of uncomfortability. The benefits of self-elevation is that it can increase your self-confidence. It can help you succeed in personal areas and professional areas, and it can also give you a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. Now we're going to talk about some habits that you can do to elevate your entire life. So first of all, you're going to set some goals that you want to achieve. Identify the things you want to achieve, both short-term and long-term goals, and create a plan on how you intend to reach those goals. Secondly, you're going to go through a period of continuous learning where you're going to read books, take courses. It might be learning something online. It might be seeking out to experience new things, just to challenge your mind and expand your knowledge on what you're trying to pursue. Say, for example, you're trying to get into acting or modeling. You're going to find that you're watching a lot of videos, maybe on YouTube. You're going to be taking a lot of masterclass. You're going to be reaching out for advice. You're going to be opening yourself up for critique so that you can learn. So this is just an example, but you can expand your knowledge on whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Another habit you can form to achieve self-elevation is by practicing continuously. Whatever you want to achieve, consistency is key. So you have to develop some good habits and you have to stick to them. Whether it's working out more regularly, whether it's meditating and journaling daily or practicing a new skill, you have to be consistent to achieve your goal. Another habit that you can start to pursue self-elevation. This might be uncomfortable for some people, but it's seeking some feedback. This is where you open yourself to critique and you ask for feedback from others. But it's important that you take advice from people who you actually respect, people who inspire you, people who you believe that are better at doing something than you, and people who you can learn from. Not every feedback or advice is useful. Sometimes it's purposeful negativity or hate intended to break down your self-esteem. So also be careful about who you take feedback from, but whatever you do, make sure you do take some feedback and you adjust your approach, and also observe whether the feedback has positively or negatively impacted you. Another habit that is key is time management. You'll need to learn how to manage your time effectively. You have to start prioritizing tasks. You have to eliminate all distractions, whether it's distractions in terms of things that are not important or distractions that come in form of people. You have to focus on what is important to you at the time, and you have to stick to these habits because they will help you develop the mindset and achieve the lifestyle that you're going for, whatever it might be. Now, another part of self-elevation is self-confidence and self-esteem work. So we're going to talk about some ways in which you can work on your self-esteem and how you can improve your overall confidence. One of the key ways, and one of my favorite ways, is by practicing self-care. Take care of your physical and your emotional needs. This includes things like getting enough sleep, eating a healthy diet for your body and for your body needs, exercising regularly, and practicing relaxation techniques. So let's take it step by step. Getting enough sleep, that's one of the most important ones. You can't deny your body the sleep it needs. It will take a toll on you mentally, and you will break down if you're not having enough sleep. Make it a priority to go to bed at the same time every day and wake up at the same time every day. Giving your body that routine will really help your brain and your body to feel better. Eating a healthy diet can look different for different people. You have to find out what it is that your needs are. For some people, they suffer from PCOS, for example. So people like that might want to stay away from sugar more than the average person, and vice versa. Exercising regularly. When people think of exercise, they think of going to the gym, and some people dread it. You don't have to exercise by going to the gym. You can exercise simply by dancing, by walking, by doing Pilates, whatever it is. Just make sure you get your body moving and break out a sweat. Practicing relaxation techniques. For some people, that's meditation. For some people, that's journaling. For some people, that's doing breathing exercise. And for some people, that is mindfulness breathing. Now, another way to improve your confidence drastically is by focusing on your strengths. Identify what your strengths are and work on developing them to their highest capacity. This is going to make you feel more confident in your abilities. So, for example, let's say you're someone who is really good at content writing and you're good at maybe say, taking videos, taking photographs. So instead of, capitalizing on the things you're not good at, take a step back and capitalize on the things that you are good at. Don't try to be a jack of all trades and master of none. Try to master the things you're already good at before you start adding more things. Otherwise, you just get overwhelmed and you find out that you're not polishing anything really in your life and you'll be mediocre at everything. Another way to work on your confidence is by challenging the need to talk negatively to yourself. The way you talk to yourself is so important. Be aware of the things you say to yourself. Whenever you want to say something bad about your appearance or about how you performed, replace it immediately with a positive affirmation. Focus on your strengths, your accomplishments, and at all costs, avoid comparing yourself to people, because comparison is the biggest thief of joy. Another way is by setting achievable goals. Set goals that you put a time limit on and that you can see yourself actually achieving. Now, there's no problem in wanting to dream big and, write something that's completely out of this world for you to achieve. But this is the importance of having short-term and long-term goals. So write down the things that you can actually do within a matter of days or months, and also write down the things that might take you a couple of years to achieve. Because if you write down so many big goals and end up not achieving any of them, it will just end up making you feel the worse about yourself. Another way you can increase your confidence is by surrounding yourself with positive people. You want to surround yourself with people who actually encourage you and support you, not people who are always complaining or always capitalizing on the negative things about themselves or their life. Now, we're going to talk about how to radiate inner beauty, how to make yourself feel good on the outside as well. If you want to radiate inner beauty, you need to practice self-love. You need to start accepting and loving yourself for exactly who you are and what you look like. When you start becoming more confident and comfortable in your own skin, it shows on the outside, and it also changes the way people treat you. People start to notice your confidence. Some people might dislike you for it because they are jealous that you're confident about the things they're insecure about, while others might be inspired by you. But whatever they feel doesn't really matter. It's about how you feel about yourself on the inside. You have to also learn how to cultivate positive relationships. Strengthen the platonic relationships in your life. Don't be that person that, ghosts all their friends once they enter a happy relationship, because you will definitely regret it. And also practice good hygiene. When you practice good hygiene, you're going to smell better, look better, feel better. People are going to notice you're well groomed, and it's going to also drastically improve your outward appearance. Another part of radiating inner beauty is by becoming one with your divine feminine energy. Divine feminine energy refers to a spiritual and archetypal energy which is believed to reside within all women. Becoming the divine feminine involves embracing your inner energy and embodying all its qualities. So some ways to embody your divine feminine energy includes connecting with your intuition. You have to pay attention to your inner voice. You have to understand your gut feeling and paying attention to your intuition is going to help you connect to your inner feminine energy and increase your wisdom. Once again, you have to also cultivate self-love and self-care. You have to mentally and physically take care of yourself. You have to practice things that help you feel grounded, help you feel nourished, and help you align with your inner self. Some powerful ways that you can embrace your feminine energy includes changing the way you see the natural occurrences in your body. So for women, most women, we all get our periods. You have to start respecting the things that your body does. I know sometimes period pain and cramps and the whole experience can be tiresome and it can feel, just like a burden, but you have to honor the fact that your body is working the way it's supposed to work and that the emotions you're feeling are valid. The emotions you're feeling are trying to tell you something, and just change the way you think about things like how your period is and, the pain you might feel. Try to just be grateful for even having a body that works normally instead of fighting against it. This will really, really help you to connect with your feminine energy. Another way is by finding your voice. No matter how hard it is to speak your truth in an environment, is going to help you. So speak your truth and learn to stand up for yourself and whatever you do believe. Sometimes you're going to find that this means that you have to be assertive, but yet compassionate and respectful. Embrace the idea of sisterhood. Having women in our lives as women is so important. Fix damaged relationships with your family, the women in your family. You need a sisterhood around you to really connect with your divine feminine energy. This could be strengthening your relationship with the women in your family and, making more friends who are women who you can, relate to and connect to, and just building a community of sisterhood and embracing that divine feminine energy together. Thank you for listening to this quick podcast. This is Queen and Arthur's podcast, and we've been talking today about self-elevation, inner beauty, and divine feminine energy. If you want a more in-depth scope on the topics we covered today, then see our best-selling bundle, Coquettes and Femme Fatales, on our website, www.foreverywoman.info, also linked in the description box below.